Congo to show you our next knitting tutorial. So the tutorial is going to be super fast, super easy. What we're making today is I don't even know what the name is. It's what you put a hot pot on basically when it's on your table. So basically what it is, it's a giant I-cord, and all you do is you wrap it around in a circle and then you hot glue it together. So at the end, all you do is you put this on your table, you get your hot pot chili or whatnot from your kitchen, and you put it on top, and it prevents the heat from damaging your furniture, your table, your counter, and whatnot. It's super cute, it's super easy. I just made it last night, and it's fun to play around with all the different types of combinations of yarn that you could make. So if you want to make it any thicker, all you have to do is, instead of using two strands of yarn, like I do in this video, you could just add more strands of yarn. Makes it a lot thicker, and that's good if you're going to have a really heavy pot that's really going to be pressing down and needing a lot of heat. And if you want to make it any bigger or any smaller, all you have to do is change the amount of rows. What I did was, while I was doing it, I kept rolling it around. When it was like what was coming out, I kept rolling it around to see kind of what size I wanted, and I wanted to kind of make it fit this kind of pot or one a little bit bigger, which is like right around the rim. So here we go. Alright, you're going to need a spool loom or any loom with 2 pegs, your knitting hook, and some yarn. I have a pen going through it and you're welcome to use it, and I just use it so that it doesn't get tangled. So we're going to make a slip knot. Wrap the yarn twice around your finger, put the back over and the back over one more time. Pull through and you have a slip knot. Attach this to one of the 2 pegs you're going to use for this project and pull tight. Now you're going to go in a figure 8 pattern. Go behind the second peg, in front, and behind the first peg. You're going to need another loop on the other one, so you're going to go behind again and in front. Once you have 2 loops on each peg, put the bottom one over. Use your knitting hook to grab the bottom loop and throw it over the peg into the middle. Pull down and do it again. So figure 8 pattern, behind, in front, behind, in front. Take your knitting hook and put the bottom loop over the top loop. Here's a new point of view in case it's harder to see. So you're going to do the figure 8 pattern, and you're going to pull the bottom one over and the bottom one over. And then you're just going to push the little loops down so that you have more room to do the figure 8 again. So again, you're going to put the yarn and you're going to continue the figure 8 pattern, back, front, and then you're going to pull the bottom loop over. You're going to do this for a ton of rows. I'm going to tell you how many I did for mine, but remember, everyone is different. So for this pot, I made 425 rows. So this is how you close off. You cut the end of your yarn, loop over, and pull the yarn through. Grab your yarn, put it over the peg, put the bottom loop over, and then pull the yarn through with your knitting hook. So again, I did 425 rows to make this size, but you can make as many as you want. I'm just knotting the ends, both ends, the one that I just cut off in the beginning, and this is what you're left with. So I'm knotting the other end now, which is where my anchor loop was on, and now I'm putting it together. So as I roll it around, I add hot glue to it, and at the end, it's all done. So here it is. This is your pot warmer or pot holder or whatever you want to call it. Also works really great as a doggy hat. Enjoy! Have fun!